emotional wounds, it's more worse than viruses. Let me tell you why. Today we're going to heal each other. Let's say that you are newborn baby, right? So now your parents got wounded by their parents or whatever happened in their life, right? Something happened. A broken person can break you, and now you as a broken person going to break someone else's heart, right? And this is going on like a virus until you come to a healer, and now you know how to heal yourself. Now you know how to heal the planet Earth. Now you know how to reproduce the new generation who is the greatest healer, who is the master of this reality, who don't go around and breaking people's heart, who is not going around and causing loss of damages to people's, to humans' emotional body, who is not breaking people's heart. Because one of the most worst punishment along this journey is a broken heart, is a wounded heart. I always says it like this, guys, like your heart is not broken because the universe, your higher self, can be reflected from that heart. And in China, when things break up, they put like gold in these broken pieces to, the same piece that is broken, they make it with gold, and it is have more value because you just replace it with gold and it is not broken anymore. So now let me tell you again, guys. Let's say that something end up happening to you, like you were like a little kid and you growing up in your teenage, whatever it is. Now you got to experience something that caused loss of pain in your heart, loss of damage in your emotional body. And now in your adulthood, you don't know what to do with it. And that wound, it is coming with anger, loss of fire towards your nearest and dearest, even towards yourself. There are so many people who is torturing themselves, like mental torturing, without healing that wound. The only time that you can heal that wound is actually forgiving and letting go, by sit with it and understanding, taking it as a gift of life, and really become friend with that wound can help you to let go of that wound. Wounded people going around and these newborn babies getting tortured by those old wounds that you have within, and now they themselves are broken, and now they're gonna go around like a virus and give that pain to someone else. That is why we are living in a miserable world where we don't know how to heal ourselves, because the only cure that you can ever have is existing within you. Once you start to let go, like to really start to heal yourself, now you're gonna create generation that is a healer. And now you're gonna share that light to your nearest and dearest. Now you're gonna have better understanding why that person is acting with anger, why that person is the way it is, why that person is addicted to unnatural stuff. Like, instead of pointing fingers on someone, go help them. You are here to help, because this life is not you. You didn't came here to live this life for yourself. You came here to live this life for others. You are here to help. So if you know how to heal your wounds and become your own healer, and you activate the higher self that is coming out of pure love, now you're gonna be the sunlight, sharing the shiny sparkling light all around, and they're gonna learn how to heal themselves from you. Because someone have to stand up and say no. Someone have to stand up, say, I'm here to heal myself. Someone here to stand up to see their own wounds before they raise children, before they end up burning everything down that is around. Don't be a virus like this. Right now is the time to be your own healer, be your own lover, be your own hero, so that we can all together become a healthy big family here on planet Earth. And now we're gonna stop that wound. Now we're gonna stop that destruction that is going for centuries along this journey. That is why many of us started to heal themselves. Many of us go disappearing the tropical areas where there is more sunlight, fasting, meditating, living on fruits, okay? going for plant-based diet, which activates your compassionate heart, showing compassion towards Mother Earth, animal friends, where they choose to not to kill any animal anymore. So that is why I am telling you, if you are a healer right now, let's say that a wounded person comes to you, right? Like with loss of pain, and now that person, let's say that you get into relationship with that person. Suddenly, first, that attraction, that beauty comes, right? Wow, you are so beautiful. Now they start to act different, more loving and kind towards you, bringing you flowers and chocolates and all of this, right? And you're like, oh my God, you're so sweet. So you give them a chance. After few weeks, couple of months, when the true reflection from their inside, all of these doubts and wounds and pain coming towards you like an attack, you don't know what to do with it. You start to hate that person, tell that person, well, that person is bad. And that is why many relationships are ending right now. Instead of both of you become the greatest healer together by bringing each other to understanding, because both of you have to work as one. You cannot clap with one hand, there is no sound. But if two comes, there is a sound. So now what happens is actually, now both of you analyze, okay, this is what happened, because what it does, many of us feel shamed and hide things that happened to you, hide things that you did from your own pain and suffering and the hidden wounds that you carry within in your heart. You hide it. You don't show your true self. You came here to really show your true self. And you may feel like, well, that person may not going to love me. That person may not accept me because of what I have done, because of my old wounds, suffering and pain. It's same with your reflection, which is standing in front of you, maybe your lover, your family members. You both of you have to sit down and really open your heart, like my family tales. Like they say, you don't have to say everything. Secret must be. You have to hide stuff. It's like, no, you have to be open-hearted enough to share your own experiences. Why? Because the true people are going to love you for who you are. This is your experiences. You are here to share it with others. You are here to share your teaching, your wisdom, what you learned, what wrongdoings you did, and still be loved. Because if you don't collect those wisdom from your experiences, from your own faults and mistakes, how are you going to teach the generation? How are you going to cure this pain? You are your own greatest medicine that you ever can have. And that is why you need just like someone like me who is just sharp enough to do so, because I am just straightforward. I don't love to hide stuff. I don't feel like that I should feel guilty about my own experiences, about my own. Everybody is going through the same thing. I can dress up nice. I can dress up very nice and I can put my mask on and tell you I'm good, right? Everybody is doing the same thing, but you have to know that everybody is experiencing. Every day you wake up in the morning, you are dealing with your own shit. You are dealing with your own past experiences, whatever is going on the present, and the anxiety that you're having for the future and the fear that you're having of the death. Everybody wants to forget life for some moments. Like, I don't want to remind myself that this life is impermanent. I don't want to remind myself. It's like, no, you have to stay active with the truthfulness of life, that it is temporary. And here, we are here to live in the harmony of nature. We are here to always be happy, always be healthy, always be always be into this oneness, like unity comes together and living a happy, joyful, blissful life while we're sharing, giving love and accepting. But what it does, there is a virus, like someone must have done something from the very first beginning, done something wrong out of their own action, ego and thoughts, and that hearted being that these wounds has been passed towards someone, that wound and action and this hate and separation and all of this, and that person gave it to another person gave it to another person. Now entire earth is suffering. Now we have to break it, and the only way to break it is by healing ourselves, is by really standing on the ground and say, no, I choose to heal myself. I choose to reflect the light that is coming from myself. I choose to accept. I choose to let go. I choose to forgive. and I choose to understand. And what you are here to understand is that when someone is angry towards you, when someone is hating, when someone is separating, when someone is doing something that just to take away your peace of mind, now you have to remind yourself of that. Well, hold on, I have to bring myself to this understanding, to my neutral state, where I understand that person is going through something, this person needs help. But sometimes you will be broken if you go too close to that person, because how much, as an emotional being, as a sensitive, because this human body is sensitive, you have these emotions, so how much can you torture yourself being around this kind of people? So that is why allow yourself to distance. If it's too much, distance, take your distance. You have to give the message, like you have to heal yourself, look at in your wounds. You have to become that inspiration to that person. But how are you healing yourself? How can you be so shiny, sparkling, lighty? How are you doing your self-work? How are you loving yourself? Be that inspiration. Allow that person to see it, because if the person is around or still watching you, they will eventually learn from you. That is why most important thing is to become your own healer, and everything else going to fall into place. And this is the greatest thing that we can do, instead of going around hating, just bring ourselves to this understanding, like this person needs to be healed. And if that person chooses to listen to you, you can heal that person with love. Every time it comes up, you know that part is not healed yet. You have to sit in meditation, look deep into it, become friend with that wound, release it, surrender, forgive, and let go. So yes, stay blessed. Thank you all for listening. Namaste.